everyone, and welcome back to our next episode of our Coffee Connect series. I am joined by the lovely Sara and Elisa from our Master of Urban Forestry Leadership Programme, which we're going to be talking about today. First question, always the easiest. Can you talk about what the programme covers?
Yeah, so the Master of Urban Forestry Leadership is a 13-month course-based professional master's program covering the broad range of urban forestry. Everything from arboriculture, governance, strategic thinking, urban forest management, urban forest assessment. We cover it in our program.
And why is that so important in today's world and helping students tackle the global challenges we're facing today?
Well, more than half of the world's population lives in cities, and that's growing by the day. And we know that cities aren't always the most livable places. And so urban forestry and urban foresters aim to create more livable, resilient spaces that are healthy for people to live in through the treed and green landscape across cities. And so our program is aimed to help people with that mission of creating healthier cities across the world.
And it's worth mentioning, the programme obviously takes place in Vancouver primarily, a great green city. How is the learning conducted? Is it online, in person, experiential? Can you talk to that?
The program is based here in Vancouver. It is a 13-month program in person. We start in July, ending in early August. We cover topics ranging from strategic planning, governance, assessment, strategic planning, arboriculture, as well as spending a lot of time on experiential learning here. We use the campus as a space of learning, as well as leaning into our colleagues and people that we know in the community in other municipalities.
And there is also a one-week field trip, which is obviously amazing to have that experience in another city. Where are those trips and how do they help?
Well, we're fortunate to be able to visit local governments around Vancouver, but it's really important for us to make sure that students have a broader network to learn from experts in other places who might be doing urban forestry a little bit differently. So this year, we're really excited to go to Montreal and learn about all the great things urban forestry leaders are doing in that city to create a better space for people to live.
And you mentioned it there, networking. That's a huge part of the program. Why is that so crucial to the students?
I think that by networking, students get exposed to what urban forestry is, which is so interdisciplinary. They can find their niche, they can find their mentor, they can find the idol might be a strong word, but that person who's working in the urban forestry space in the way that they might like to. And so we try to ensure that students are exposed to many different professionals in the field who are doing a range of things.
I think also building on networking, it's important for students to connect with one another and just build that leadership component and just that confidence that this is what they want to do and this is what they want to work on in their municipality or whatever they hope to work on.
That brings me on to my next question, talking about networking. Peer-on-peer learning is also incredibly important. Can you talk about who the program is aimed towards? It's obviously a professional master's, but that doesn't mean it just has to be professionals.
The type of students that come into the program come from a range of backgrounds, and we really celebrate that. It's such an interdisciplinary space that we learn so much from each other. We have students coming from undergraduate programs in landscape architecture, in conservation, or in economics. And we can really use that knowledge to improve the urban forest in so many interesting ways. Every year the cohort is a little bit different, and it's this really fun opportunity to sort of shape and share with each other. I should mention though that I'm really proud of the community that we've built with our alumni network. And so there's always opportunities to not just work with students within your year of the program, but across the various cohorts that we've had.
And last question, what do you hope students achieve from the course and what are their next steps after completing the program?
I hope students learn a little bit about who they are and what their passions are through the program. They have a great grounding in the discipline of urban forestry, but they also know where they can exist within that space professionally. So we have students interested in starting a business, working for a nonprofit, working for a local government in many different capacities. And they sort of find that through the program and then have the opportunity through the networking, through the exposure they have to this range of professionals to pursue that as their career.
Thank you both. That's all we have time for today. If you want any more information about our Muffle program, just head to forestry.ubc.ca.